looks like Duran is getting that generational wealth that Central C was talking about. But listen, I think people can't really dispute someone that's grew up the way he grew up, not in the best of places where he grew up, to then making the type of money that he can make right now, so he can provide for his kids or his kids. Like, and as people said, he could just move there for like a year, and then come back, to Europe. He could if he wanted to. He could literally be in the league for like a year and a half, throw a tantrum and say, "I want to leave. I want to go back to Europe because I feel like I'm better than this," whilst collecting his money, and it could probably work. Like, someone could probably put in another bid for him. Obviously, if he would still have to do well in Saudi, which I imagine he would. He's a very good player, John Duran. But I find all of this quite funny because the transfer window has been very quiet, and it seems like this Aston Villa like striker situation has kind of like taken up the headlines now that we're in like what, the 29th, 30th of January even. Like, this didn't make any sense. For me, I've got two ways of getting my head around Arsenal bidding for Ollie Watkins at this time. Either they they've got like similar owners to us, like West Ham, where they bid for players at times where they know they ain't gonna get him. Like we did with Duran. We bid a 55 million in January to make it look like that we tried. That's what I think Arsenal have done. Or this was a bid that happened a long time ago and it's only getting leaked now to kind of like get the Duran situation over the line, just to get that sale done so they can move on and replace him. God knows if Villa are gonna actually have enough time to replace him or not, because they're leaving themselves light, for the Champions League and the Premier League and stuff. But what do you lot think?